Hi, I'm Patrick Mullematre, the owner of FairTech Online Marketing. During the Covid-19 crisis, we have many business owners, managers who reach to us for advice. Many times, a part of the solution calls for the use of webinar. Now, if you have prepared well for the digitalization, like we preach this in the last 5 years, that it's important to prepare and adapt, then you're ready for that. But if you didn't, then I'm going now to give you a crash course on how to use webinar. In this crash course, you will learn what is a webinar, what are the tech that you need in order to run webinars, how can you use webinar for your business, and the blueprint that can be adapted to nearly every business so that you can get additional passive income for your business or generate leads of your ideal high-paying clients fully automatically whilst you are doing what you love to do. In certain cases, you can do even both. Generate passive income plus generating leads of your ideal high-paying clients. So let's dive in. It's a crash course. It's straightforward information. It will point you in the right direction. For some, this will be already enough to rock and roll fully independently. For some, it will give you the information, the direction, what to do, so that you can ask your team to deploy that or your agency that you are working with, but you will know exactly what you want and what goal you want to achieve. And for some, it will be a good idea to realize what you want to do, and will need additional workshop or event where we hold your hand and do this entire process with you, so that in the end of the workshop you go home with a whole machine that will sales for you day after day your product or generated lead fully automatically. So you will have the entire tool ready to be launched. So first, what is a webinar? A webinar is like an event. Instead of all be in the same room, everybody is watching from where he wants. From home, as a group in a conference room, from a hammock on the beach. Even the speakers can be in different locations. Let me explain. You use an app like zoom.com, for example. There is plenty of information on their website how to run successful webinars using the app and user manuals. The app is completely free for webinar of maximum 40 minutes with maximum 100 users. Then you have different paid plans where you can run huge seminar with thousands of participants, different hosts, different speakers, each one in a different location, like you could do in a big university, or if you need to run an international seminar forum. Now, what technology will you need to run an online webinar? In fact, the only thing you need is a notebook. A modern notebook has already a camera, a microphone, a loudspeaker on it, and a screen that you can see the other people. So it's all you need to run it. Although I will advise to make sure you have a good quality camera in your notebook. If it's not the case, it's easy to buy an external HD camera, like for example the Logitech, for less than $100. If you're using the camera of your notebook, I will advise that you place your notebook in a position that the camera is facing you and not looking into your nostrils. Having an external microphone will also increase the quality of your sound. As I said, it works with your the hand-free of your notebook. You can also just take even the headset that you have, that you got with your mobile phone, that works also very well, or a small microphone like I am using here, that is very discreet and help a lot about the quality. There are also some microphone that you can place on your desk that works very well, and also not expensive to buy and make a huge difference about the quality of the sound. But all this is not obligatory. You can go straight forward with your notebook, choose a place where you have good light and a good background, and you're ready to go. So now, what are the different ways you can use webinars for your business? First is to create an audience. Second, sell your webinars as an event with paying participants. Third, to use your fully automated selling machine, or to generate leads of ideal clients that come days after days automatically into your business. You can also generate boards depending on the business you are in. This is not become a millionaire over the weekend scheme. This is a crash course that tells you the naked truth. So be ready to hear it. If your audience is steaming hot, they bought already product from you, they got a huge added value, and they can't wait for you to launch the new product, then yes, you can go straight for the third solution and sell your product fully automatically and on this high price. And yes, in this case, you can make millions even overnight. Just sell 10,000 or 20,000 of your product at a price about $100. That will give you already 1 or 2 million overnight. If you don't have this kind of audience, then you have no other choice of first creating your audience. The good news is the journey is fun and does not cost much, as I just explained. Now, first thing first, start building your audience by providing free webinars with huge added value for your industry. Now, in order to create the right audience and not just attract people who are hunting freebies and will go away as fast as they can, ask yourself this question: what kind of problem the service, the product that you are selling is solving? Write those problems down and start creating webinars with tips how to solve these kinds of problems. I hear already many telling me, I don't want to give all my secrets for free. Don't be greedy with your knowledge. Share it. Give simple tricks that people can see results. This will bring two things. First, this will show that you know what you're talking about. It will place you on a pedestal. Second, it builds your audience, as you are attracting people who are searching for solutions that your product is providing. You are building an audience with the ideal target. This is what makes the whole difference. This is the trick. If you're afraid that some will not need anymore your product after your webinar, don't worry. They will bring you referrals, as they will share your free content with others. So if somebody is searching for free content, he or she will anyway find this kind of content online. So better they find it by you. So now focus. The biggest mistake I see regularly when people fail and come to FairTech for additional guidance, the key to success is to provide webinars that solve the same problem that your product is solving, and not just webinars in the same topic of your product. That's the whole difference. That's the most important point. This is what I wish they taught me in school, and I had to learn the hard way over years of work. So, conclusion, unless you have a steaming hot audience, start building it now. Even if you start from zero and you have zero money in your pocket, you can do it. As it is free content, it will be easy to post it on your social media and get people posting it on their social media or blogs, etc. As it is a free added value, it will spread very fast. Advertise it with a few bucks, you will reach a lot of people. And as it is free content, people will again share it. You will get a huge reach with very little investment to boost it. Collect the email address of each participant when they register for your webinar. Invite them again for the next seminar. Ask them to share. Respecting the rules of the country that you are living in and the country that you are targeting, use cookies in order to retarget all the visitors with new ads that promote your next event. Your audience is now growing. This is a growing asset for your business. Now you can start phase 2. Sell your webinar with paying participants. If you have already an audience or you just created, you can start to make money with your webinars. Start offering huge added value webinars at a low cost. This is how you build the trust, and the trust is what you need in order to easily sell your high-paying webinars, events, product, services. Now you are earning already some money. You have an audience, you have built the trust, so now you're ready for the big bucks. Step number 3, the blueprint that can be adapted to nearly any business, that will make it possible for you to sell your product, services fully automatically whilst you are doing what you love to do, and or generate leads of your ideal high-paying client. This is about creating an automated marketing and sales funnel combined. For this, you will reuse the same material that you just created in the 2 first steps and automate this process. Relaunch again the same webinar with the free content that you had created before. Publishing the same content again a few months later in a different time in the day will reach different people. Or even if somebody saw it some time ago, it gives him another chance to join as you target the people who did not join this webinar before. From time to time, you can a bit update your content too. When retargeting your client, you can start now to use tools like lookalike audience. Platforms like Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, etc. have tools to provide you with similar audience that you have. They will know who has the same kind of budget, interest, who they follow, what kind of channel they are subscribed to, which group they join. So they will find similar people so that you can show now your advertising, show your webinar to a larger audience. And these tools are free to use, but to start you need your initial audience. That's why you first need to create it. Now that you have experience doing free webinars, you can, in those free webinars, now sell your paying webinar or a passive income product. I will post a link in the end how you can create passive income for your business with a free blueprint that you can download. Fine-tune your webinars, monitoring the conversion that you have. So how many person visited your webinar and how many bought your passive income product or registered to your next paying webinar or event or product or service. Monitor the conversion to see how many percent converted as a client, and fine-tune your webinar in order to improve this percentage. Once you have reached a good conversion rate, you can start to automate this process. Record your webinars and run them through tools that will start your webinar even if you are not there. There you have different options. You can, for example, just show up in the end and reply to the question that came during the webinar. For example, if you say, please write the question during the webinar, and then I will review them and then we look at them in the end. That's one option. Or you can block the comment and do that fully automated. Some, I see, they even leave the comment open and they reply them later via email, so that generate kind of a lead that you can follow up. Now you have your fully automated selling machine that will sell your high-paying webinar, event, or passive income product. If you're in a business where it makes no sense to create paying webinars, or it is impossible to find a passive income product, there is still a solution. But before we go to that, think well, think outside of the box. There's most of the time a way to create passive income or paying webinar. Yes, even if you are a carpet cleaning company, you can give advice about how to clean a Persian carpet, or create paying webinar how to run a successful carpet cleaning company. If this is still not possible, then go for lead generation. Now you created your audience, you showed your expertise, you gained the trust. Now offer a free consultation for your high-paying client. Those leads will convert well. The hardest part of the sales is done. So here, instead of selling your paying webinars or passive income product, you are generating leads for a free consultation where you will show your potential client their options. So there you go for the product why you are in business, in your dream, why you built your company. Now, even if you sold already a paying webinar or a passive income product, I will still go for generating leads of your ideal client, because this way you can reuse the time and the money that you invested in your marketing several times. Once the audience is created and the trust is there, the sky is the limit of how much you can scale your business. Just repeat this system over and over again with the same webinar, product, and new products, webinars, events, etc. Was this too many information in a short time? The good is that this is a video, you can watch it over and over and over again till you master this system. Do it, practice, watch the video again. You will understand different points. Continue to educate yourself on those different points that we spoke in this crash course. Don't forget, this was a crash course, very fast to put you on track. You can learn more, improve, get better, increase your outcome. If necessary, use our full course, webinars, event where we do this entire process so you have a turnkey solution when you go home. I hope those information were useful for you and that I will have the opportunity to meet you in person in one of our events. Find attached or below the link to our blueprint how to create passive income for your business. It's completely free. Thank you.